Our lives are made of stories. I was born a wild child, raised in combination by a working mother, an older sister, and a stepmother who for 3 months out of the year tried to tame the wildness through long games of Scrabble, unconditional love, and lessons in kneading dough. But circumstance and events proved greater than double-letter values and the smell of blossoming yeast. Each year the wildness grew stronger, the risk greater, the recklessness so outrageous that now I look back and wonder that I ever escaped the self-fulfilling prophecy of my youth. When I was 15, I fell in love with a boy from a large Catholic family. His mother welcomed me into their home, a home overfilled with furniture and knickknacks and photos, and most of all, family. On the wall in their living room were 7 8x10 portraits. She pointed them out the first day we met, her fingers trailing along each of their faces, pausing at the lips of a child who had died too young. I did not know then, but I know now, that in the time it took for teenage love to spark and blaze and ultimately flame out, she taught me that my wildness was not about rebellion or defiance. It was about need, the need to be connected to something greater than myself. My stepmother once said that the person we become is shaped by our ever-accumulating stories, the good ones, the bad ones, the right and the wrong, and by all the people who care enough to make us part of their own tales. If that is true, then the person I am now has been shaped by stories I will never tell, by a woman determined to provide for her children, by sibling love, fiercely loyal and protective, by long summer nights of 7-letter words, and by the memory of a mother's longing and pride mirrored in a portrait 15 years old. Now I have my own portraits on a wall, and the need that drove my wildness has evolved into the need to help the children who come into my life, children who have yet to recognize their own needs. When they ask me, "Mrs. Miller, what were you like as a child?" I laugh and answer, "Me? I was just like you. I was born a wild child." Of course, they don't believe me. But oh, the stories I could tell.